Hello everyone. I from time to time will find that my hair gets rough. It gets weird. And she's getting to the point at the ends. Well, I just pulled a hair out. Okay. She's getting to a point at the ends where it's like, oh, this is rough, this feels gross, this feels bad. And I have, or at least had, little pieces that frame the face. As you can tell, they're overgrown, not really that short anymore. I usually put them in a roller. I'm sure you guys have seen me so many times with like the it just gives a shape to my face, and honestly I feel like it works for me. That shape is good. I'll put those pieces into a roller and it will just fall flat. I know my hair is heavy right now. I can tell because it just falls flat. And I'm gonna be so super honest with you. I don't pay to get my hair trimmed. At least not often. I don't really do that. So we have a little workaround. I trim my own hair. I don't go by like a lot. I'll trim a little bit a few days in a row, and then I'll be like, feels great. It works for me. Okay, I have layers in my hair now. I used to not. I have layers in my hair now. You can't tell though, because I said slight layers and now it's all grown out. So I'm gonna have to try to fix that a little bit. Recession indicator, I don't get my hair done. Can we talk about the fact that one day we opened TikTok and it was like terms and conditions, new changes to privacy, and it just said agree. Usually there's a disagree button or a link to the updates. Nope. It was just, we're doing this. You have to agree. I was like, all right, okay, sure. All the things I do to beautify myself, as soon as I'm at school, they all go away. I stop doing them. And I don't know why. And then I feel ugly. And then I'm like, ugh. And then I miss my boyfriend, but I'm like, ugh, I'm ugly anyway. And then it's like, girl, just like brush your hair. I don't like, I just, basically, my advice, if you just need your hair trimmed, don't go to a salon. If you're smart, you can do it. If you also don't really care that much, you can do it. If you go by tiny, literally like minuscule, I literally like take the very ends and I'm like, that's dead. Until eventually I'm just like, that's fine. Because who's going to notice if you do it like very, very little bit for a few days? Who notices? Although today I will say this is a bit more dangerous what I'm doing, because TBH, I'm gonna be doing a lot more. Who's yelling? Do you guys hear the yelling? I'm tired of it. I also, these are the scissors I use. I don't have like hair scissors, whatever. I don't know. And before you ask, yes, I'm cutting my hair on the floor. Welcome to my dorm. Ignore the Percy Jackson on the screen behind me. No, my roommate is not currently here. Yes, I'm doing fine. Yes, I have the garbage can so I don't get hair everywhere. And yes, I'm going to vacuum if I do. I can't tell if the yelling's coming from upstairs, the hallway, or outside. Perfect. Watching back one of my YouTube videos for Minecraft, and I was breathing heavy the whole time. And I was getting so annoyed. I was like, literally stop breathing. But here I go again. Still breathing. Like, what? Come on. Okay, usually I do this at home, sitting on the floor, in front of my mirror. I love my mirror. It's a full-length mirror. You see it in the background. But now that I'm not there, this feels so weird. Ta-da! So I'm gonna get rid of the pieces that I put up. More people screaming outside. Don't know what that's about. I think it's honestly like a test from God to be like, record in a dorm room. It's impossible. It genuinely is. Okay, if there's music in the background, sorry, but I have what will be like the shorter layers clipped away, and then like the little frame face pieces up and away, and it all seems pretty even. So now we can like actually cut my hair, which will probably be in a time lapse, whatever, it's fine. Okay, something I'm noticing, it was a lot easier to cut like these hairs when my hair was longer because they'd be like down here and I just go do 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 do. But now I'm like back here. I'm like, uh-oh. It's fine. It's fine. The music persists, so here we are. Okay, so this is definitely harder in like every way with short hair. This is not going great, but it's fun because it already feels softer. And you know what? The music has gotten quieter. We're back, team. We're back together. So I'm just kind of like finding pieces at this point. There's no real rhyme or reason to what I do. When I called this a tutorial, I was lying. I can't even say the word because it would be a lie. Did you guys just hear? Guys, it is. I go to record. Neighbors upstairs screaming. Unknown reason unknown. For reasons unknown. They're screaming. Roommate, I think getting ready for something, so listening to some hype up music. That's fine. I can't judge that. But ooh. And then the shower turns on. Guys, I need my own space so badly. Like I've always known that, just as a human being and just like how I am. I need my place to be alone and have solidarity, but that's not really doable or possible in college. And I'm trying to be normal about it. I really am. Because there's no such thing as I'm just gonna have a quiet night at home. I could have a quiet night. Oh my god. Guys. My neighbors upstairs are screaming and Benson Boone is playing in the shower. My biggest op, B. Benson Boone, is here with us tonight on my quiet night alone. This might be my breaking point. Oh, uneven. Not my fault, I can't see it. As I caught my own hair. Something so many people tell you not to do. Is this a Bread Mondo video right now? That'd be crazy. That'd be insane. I don't think it is. Guys, do they still even do that content anyway? The other day, and I thought, oh, it was such a great idea. I was like, well, I'm reading this book, my cousin's book, mind you, and I'm about to finish it. I'm like a few chapters away. And after that, I'm going to finish Trials of the Apollo because I read the first book and then went on a little book hiatus because I was busy. I have class coming up soon. I have a little bit of a break. I will finish reading this before class. Good idea, right? Wrong. I can't see over my nose. Book ends, happy ending. The couple, well, they kind of get to stay together. We don't really see, whatever. Happy ending. In a long distance relationship, I don't know if anybody else feels the same way. You will read like, or like see people be happy and like kiss or something, or go on a date in a show, or like read it in a book, and you're like, cool, happy for them. And that's kind of how I was feeling in that moment. I was like, cool, love that for them. I go to the acknowledgements, and it's just sweet. It's to her husband. I was at their wedding. And I was like, yeah, that's awesome. Writer friends of hers, I was like, that's so sweet. Shout out to our aunt. I was like, oh my god, so sweet. Shout out to, I feel like I know who, I don't, whatever, you know, shout outs. And it's like, oh, I'm interconnected, this is so sweet. And then do you all remember my worst year of my life video? Yeah. If you don't, go watch it. If you don't remember that one, just go check it out real quick. But the last acknowledgement was to our grandma, and I was like, oh, okay. No, you're so right. Now this book came out before all of that. I will say all of the events of 2025. Book came out before all those. So this acknowledgement was written in the present tense, like, I love you, I'll call you tomorrow. And that final line, honestly, I'm surprised I'm saying it, because I literally, it was minutes before I had to leave for my class. And I read that final line, and I was not really in a state of breathing, is how I'll put it. Okay, that's how I'll put that. It was really great and fun, and I don't like crying in front of people. Like, I cry in front of, like, my family sometimes, and my boyfriend. Like, that's kind of the extent. But my roommate's sitting across from me, and I was like, okay, hide yourself in the book real quick. And I just got my stuff for class, said bye, and then I was walking. Hey, if anyone on my college campus that will be unnamed, if anybody saw me, well, literally yesterday, walking around, going to class, full sobs, like unable to breathe sobs, walking 20 minutes to class, you didn't see me. And to my teacher who I walked in and said, I didn't realize the paper was for this class, and you moved the paper to Monday. You're a real one. Honestly, you are a real one. You're super awesome. Because at least walking to class, I literally and figuratively walked it off, you know? Now, oh my god, I will now know what it feels like for people who have an undercut, or whatever that's called. He is table. You are beach. I've been hacking away at my hair for a little bit of time now. And we're gonna see how you cannot tell. Hey guys, it's never looked like this before. It never has. It's layers. It's layers. It's never done that before. Maybe I should have left the front alone. You know what I mean? My hair's also like greasy and shit, and it's just not. Oh, guys. Doesn't usually look like this, but genuinely don't know what's going on. Whew. It's fine. Because I didn't reach my flow state, and my flow state is, again, sitting on my bedroom floor. It's dark. Like, I don't have any lights on. And I'm not separating the layers. That was probably where it all fell apart. Oh, see how it's already like lifting up a little bit. It's happier. Ooh, I'm dehydrated. Oh, yep, you can see the layers. Okay. Okay. Do you hear my knees? I realize now when like separating for the layers, I shouldn't have taken so close to up here, because that's where it's like, see that drop off? Honestly, I did not think I cut that much. So that's kind of crazy that it's like that. And I don't know how to like smooth that out, if you know what I mean. I don't think cutting more is the answer, but I'm just like, I'm here now, you know. Guys, tell me how it looks from the back. Be so for real. Because usually I'm not able to tell. Guys, be honest with me. You have to be honest with me now. I'm gonna look at the footage. I looked at the footage. I saw there are pieces that are short. Honestly, the longer that we're sitting here, the more I'm like, you can't even tell. Like right now, if you didn't know that I just cut my hair, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. Genuinely, I've never had so much hair on my pants. Like, it's crazy. Next time I trim it, I won't make layers because that was a mistake. Really, it doesn't matter because hair grows. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe. The more subscribers I get, that means I can make money and I could pay for haircuts. So